My broadcast is
Rusty Pendo. Yeah, I know. Watch right now, Rusty Pendo. Rusty Chance Peas versus John Super.
Who are you broadcasting under?
YouTube?
I should be able to pull it up to the friends list. Like I do Dustin. I just click on his name.
I'm on air.
Wait, why doesn't mine say that it's live? Oh, it says on air. I must have turned off the comment box or something. I don't know.
Probably.
This is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
See, I have that off. So that way I still get full screen.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
For these players and coaches, it's the culmination of a lifetime of dreams.
I'm turning on yours now and see about what I see.
We're about to find out. It's the Jaguars going up against the Cowboys. So
yeah, I can see yours right now.
Nate, did mine look good last time, or should I turn the frames on?
It looks fine. Why is Dez returning your kicks?
I don't know. It's always like him or Whitehead or sometimes Dunbar. They always, I don't know, dude. They just keep rotating them.
Countdown to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Now Tony Romo on first down, and this one complete to Witten over the middle. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
You know, that's where your first half is going.
Down. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch
yeah, well,
game,
you just get to study.
Bigger, more athletic receivers. We have some today.
Caught left side, Williams.
Like I haven't played you before.
Just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And for Jacksonville, their defensive starters, the youngster, the rookie out of UCLA, Miles Jack, a guy to watch.
You have to watch him because he can make a big play from just about anywhere on the field. Top 5 talent. Ends up going number 36 because of a knee injury last year at UCLA. They'll use him all over the place for matchup situations, and he will wreak havoc.
Here's Archer. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On first down, Bortles. On the left side, a catch.
No, stand down.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They lost 2 there.
Super Bowl versus Rusty.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage?
Tried to get it over him.
He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Good return there.
Get decked.
Yards. And the offense will take over.
Yes, sir.
I timed that hit pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
Now heading back out onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive
Oh,
is just a few outcomes. So you have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts.
You see we both run the ball very successfully the first time.
Yeah.
Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. To throw on second down is Romo. It's complete to Williams.
I dove well before you even spun.
Yeah, you did.
It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
He completes it to Bryant. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
They go play action here on first down. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. He'll get 23 yards there. And that leads to a Dallas first down. Now a first down throw. Romo completes it to Jason Witten. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Romo. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a covered corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
On second down, here's Romo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Not who I thought that ball was going to.
Yeah.
All the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted,
Good
just
defense,
unable to
though.
complete it in the end zone.
I played the rest of your time or two.
Here's Romo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
Partner, I think that
You make a field goal,
takes the
Rusty?
definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their
Nope.
hands.
Hey, dude.
Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I was going to say, really?
No run back here. This will be
Yeah,
a
it's the
touchback,
automatic
and it
that
comes
goes.
out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get
Well, if you
set
just-
to take over here. And
One
the last
tackle
drive, the
wasn't
first
fine.
drive
No,
for them
like I
was pretty
didn't
good.
touch it and it started running
What do
forward.
they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet.
And he is going to be hit.
I love how
and
my Pro Bowl left tackle is getting destroyed by Randy Gregory of all people.
Here before the quarter breaks. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. Bortles to throw on second down. It's complete to Parker left side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll be third down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
And it's complete. Henry. And he's brought down after a good
Nice
gain.
job,
A good
Thank you.
pickup there,
I knew I had to get rid of it
26
quick.
yards.
He left the middle of the field wide open. If I had eliminated his actual route and just sent him deep, it would have been a bigger play. But
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
To throw, it's Bortles. It's caught right side, it turns. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Fuck Kelvin
And
Benjamin.
this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
It'll be a 2-yard
Are you guys
gain,
playing that?
and that'll make this a second down.
Is Rusty beating John?
Yes, 3-0.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Second down and a little
but so
ways
did
to
your
go
D
here.
tackle.
Second and 13.
Dude, fuck Skip Bayless. I hate that motherfucker. Shit
Again,
on
they'll throw
team.
with Bortles. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication,
In the hands.
don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is
I hit you in the
when you
hands.
watch it on
In the hands,
screen.
indeed,
But
sir. You
everyone's
definitely
talking,
did.
communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When the receiver's in your zone
still in
and
the
he crosses
first
to
quarter.
another one, you gotta
Now
let
we're
your
in the
guy
second
know
quarter, and
they
my
got a
left guard
completion
feels the
there.
need
But I like
to
the discipline they
false
showed
start
to
every
stay
time
in the
I
proper areas
try to
and
get
then make
Rusty
the
to jump.
tackle.
They'll come out in the pistol. On play action, it's Bortles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Just because you knocked him over once does not mean you can stop hitting him.
That'll make it third down.
One of the great coaches in football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Bortles to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it.
I just whiffed that by a mile.
Stop by them.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
35. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Give me a fucking break.
It's Williams.
Make the play on the ball, not fucking receiver.
And the Cowboys
The
are
guy
able to
streaking
show
down
off
the
their
middle was
quick
wide open,
strike
too.
ability.
No, he wasn't. He was running into a big
It's up and
fucking
good.
zone.
Yeah, he was covered.
Lead to 10 zip.
That's where I thought the ball was going.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield,
Stop.
you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before.
Oh, you're going to end up pissed before this game is over.
Can they come back
I've
now?
already played against
Start over
Rusty. I
again,
understand
and
what's going to
grind it
happen.
out.
On second down, here's Bortles. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Henry's got it out on the left side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Bortles going to try and throw on third down. And over the middle, this is Parker.
You literally went for just the inches.
Yes, it is. There's no point in forcing anything.
The first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this.
Good job, you.
Bortles now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Oops.
Pretty sure you destroyed him.
Yeah.
Charles, that's a good call, but these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protected.
We know how protected they
That would
are.
explain why Bortles missed his target by about 80 feet.
But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
To throw, it's Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the
I'm
ball.
well aware of that,
So
Rusty.
brings up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
To throw his Bortles.
Not the route he's supposed to be running.
Nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting
He's
for
supposed
the
to
free
keep going
safety.
out.
Now it brings up third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Surveying the field. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
John Madden rule of football.
Tight end Hunter Henry. And that brings up fourth down. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit.
What
here.
the fuck?
This is a 49-yard
Got
attempt. Right hash. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep
halftime,
kick,
yeah.
and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that.
Is Rusty blowing you out yet?
No, it's 10-3.
You got
Should
10?
be. No.
This fielded a few
I
yards
missed
into
the
the
field
end
goal,
zone.
and then I made a field goal.
Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start
Because
the
my
drive
freebies don't catch
from
the ball when it
25.
hits them in the
So
hand.
out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And
I had that
following
issue.
long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. To see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought
Damn,
you would have been ready
that
the
was-
last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that
No, it
nobody
was
gets
not at all
behind
open.
you. That's the
No.
cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long
I
pass.
I
They
thought the
did.
other guy
Let's see
was
how they
gonna
adjust.
Yeah, it's
come
great.
down and he didn't. So.
Oh, I didn't know there
Here
was
they go.
practice.
Romo on trying to
Oh no!
intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And these guys are going to take over.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got
I
points.
hit the wrong button.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Going for it
Give me
all.
that.
And not only
You're not
did he
getting that.
drop it, he dropped it in the
Alan
end
Hearns is going to
zone.
out-jump you every time.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And
Get the-
Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley
You gotta be
fumbles the
fucking
football.
kidding me. He's on the
These
fucking
guys will
ground.
take over at the 30-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking it down there on the field.
No, it's doing 2 minutes. Both of you.
Both
Thank
of you.
you.
And this is one of those bang-bang
Play
plays.
overtime.
Charles,
Thank
did
you.
the knee hit first, or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
If he indeed got it, he didn't get it by much. This is a great push up front, but I think the nose of the football does make it over the line to gain. And whoa, that was definitely cutting it close.
Oh, I can force the winner.
Yeah, you could.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Shoulder tear.
He's been a linebacker is out for the game.
I'd say he's out for longer than that.
You keep thinking to yourself,
Yeah.
A shoulder tear doesn't heal overnight.
So Rusty, Byron Jones?
No. I think I just had to put him in, actually.
How do you not start Byron Jones?
I have to look at one.
Yeah, what the heck's wrong?
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Who's going to be free agents?
Todd Gurley, as the first half is
I could have hired
down.
Mike Tomlin.
And the Jaguars are within an extra
Thanks
point
to
of
Nate.
tying this one up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
I told you Gurley was already on the ground.
For those looking for a coach.
So a tie ball game here.
One coach just won Coach of the Year.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And
I wonder what
not
his
wanting to
schedule
risk
is like
anything
this
here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So as the set designers rush out here to get us ready for the spectacle to come at intermission, these two teams will head to the locker room in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Player Maker. Cam Newton sold $163,000 worth of jerseys.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we
My
resume
nigga.
action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This
I don't know how it goes from
and it comes out
Cam
to the
to Luke to
25-yard
Greg
line.
to
Out come
Eli
the
Apple and
Jaguars
McCorn.
now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
If I didn't run into my left guard.
Only going to get this to about the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple.
What happened, Nate?
So the
running.
33.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Now Bortles. He couldn't quite hold
No,
it.
I'm okay with a
Got
drop
hit.
there.
Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Taking it across
And he's a
midfield
rookie.
and inside the 45.
Who is he?
On first down, it's
Hunter Henry.
looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just
have
big,
Julius
they're
Thomas?
immense. And what a
No,
big
we
time
have
play there.
Thomas.
Throwing now is Bortles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll lead here to a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
You got rid of Julius Thomas.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Oh my God. How does that not get over him?
And he's going to take this one back to the
He's
37.
5 yards away from the target that you want to get to, and you throw it at him instead of over him.
For their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which
over
is
him.
find those
Kind of like what you
weaknesses
just
and
said.
attack them and score
I was going to say it's exactly what just happened to me.
Give him credit for batting it away.
I was like, Rusty's about to say the same words I just said, except for yours didn't result in a pick.
Yeah, I'm only the second highest valued team in the league.
You know, too.
I kind of wish I would have been the owner and not a fucking coach. I can't switch that, can I?
And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you can.
Not without retiring and going back.
The Jags are like number 10.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
fucking awesome. But Nate did so bad with the Steelers,
And the
they're
Jags
number
have 5 in
21.
the secondary here on 3rd down.
Robert Kraft
Romo
is
looks
going
to
to be
throw on
pissed.
3rd and 1. Complete to Jason Witten. There goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because
I need to
there's
raise ticket
always
prices.
someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And on the left side, he's got Witten.
We're
It's a gain of
motherfucking
7,
undefeated
and that'll
till
make it 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. One man in the backfield, Elliott.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous.
Throwing
Nike
again
Super
is
Bowl
Romo.
t-shirt.
Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Romo out left side here to Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
No, get off me.
Push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards.
I was like, how did he get this to me after he already ran right by me?
That's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
Too bad of a run.
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, here's Romo. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was not a good pass
The 8th play of the drive coming up.
It
It's
could have been
3rd and
worse.
3.
Yeah.
Romo on 3rd down. That's caught at the 1.
How did it go through me?
He's on the play, and that leads to the
I knew
1st and
exactly where that fucking ball was going.
Had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the
We're
drive,
waiting here, Brian.
which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense happy.
Yeah. Cole Bees on number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
To throw is Bortles. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On first down, Bortles.
And he's the epitome of what we call a move tight.
You gotta be kidding me.
Third quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all
Who's got
aspects of your
17?
passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Just want you to know they're shooting both.
Bortles will try again on second down. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Just want you to know I'll throw a pick before it goes into overtime.
Yeah, fair enough.
On first and 10, here's Bortles. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first
Give Rusty
down.
shit for going to his tight end. My tight end's caught half my passes.
Yeah.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Henry's got it, out on the left side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I had the most badass tight end in the league, and barely used
Here
him.
comes the D swarming to the line. To throw, it's Bortles. They'll throw underneath.
And there's an automatic first down.
So the roughing the
For
passer
what?
penalty, 15
I
yards,
never
and Charles, the
touched
defender,
them.
needs to know to
Bullshit.
stop there.
We've been talking about it.
I knew the
for
second I
years.
released it and then the flag came up, I was like, there's another first down.
Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flags.
Now it's Gurley. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Fucking left guard
Get
again.
outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up
I have
second.
I have Luke fucking signed to a
Again,
7-year
we'll see the
contract.
pistol here.
Yeah.
Bortles throwing on second.
Dumbass.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Home order.
Allen Hurst.
Not you, I was talking to Rusty.
Number 12 on the year. And the
It's 15
Jaguars are
million
within
in
an extra
24
point
left.
of tying this one up.
Rusty left the middle of the field wide open.
There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Just so
Now the Cowboys
coincided at the
offense
same
heads
time,
back
Josh.
on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by
New York
the
gave him a lot of money.
defense to knock the ball away.
They'll come out in the pistol. Romo, it's caught on the right side. Williams. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring
I
up
hate
second
Norwell's
down.
too. That's fucking back and heavy as fuck.
Bryant, the lone receiver left.
Yeah, a lot of big
On
contracts
second
up
down,
to
here's
6.
Romo. He'll rifle this
Shields
one deep
is up,
right
Benjamin's
side.
is up.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I didn't go after the ball that time,
You
Rusty.
just know when that play
I
comes,
noticed.
your eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So
Romo throwing again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
That is not caught.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach it. That's caught.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
He's brought down after a good game.
Play the ball and then go up and catch it, not fucking knock it down.
Well, we know he's got the speed.
You
there.
lucky
He
son of a
needs
bitch.
speed in the hands.
Wow.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender.
Went up for the
So you
easy
have to either
interception,
play
and instead
off
of
or
intercepting,
make
he
sure
sticks
you're
one hand up and
somehow
it
in
deflects
contact
right back
with
to
it.
fucking
And he's able to
death.
do exactly what you said.
Oh,
Use the
come
speed to
on.
his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right
Yeah.
there.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it
How does
second
that
down.
make you feel?
Not very happy.
And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. Again, Romo. And the hit turned loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had
Oh,
something
it
there,
doesn't.
but
Still
I think that he's
17-10.
thinking about running with
It's
the
Now it's
17-17.
17-17.
hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
How many minutes left?
8 on this drive, and they need
2:14.
9 yards to pick up the first on
Rusty has the
third.
ball.
Yeah, at my 15.
Throwing on third down, Romo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
So if you smash
2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 for
Yeah, it's now
Houston.
4th and 2.
We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this.
you gotta go for that.
And Bailey able to
Nope,
knock
he
it
gets the
through.
field goal.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Too much time on
Now
the clock.
then, it's a big kick
Not
right
how
there
else
to
played
give them
offense
the lead
this
in the
game.
fourth. But Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this
Unless you
was
run
not
the
over
East man,
yet,
2-3 man
especially
beat
since they
coverage
just
every
need a
time.
field goal.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And
Yeah,
they're
but
hoping
it
to
can take them
capture some
too
of that
much
magic
time
they
to
had
take
last
them
time
apart
out when
and
they were able to put
repeat
together a
this.
scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how
Oh
to
my God.
He's
He's supposed to keep going out, not stop. Make sure he wasn't running the option route.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Back to throw.
No.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Rashad Green. And now it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. It's caught right side.
Make it manageable. And then he runs out of bounds.
Across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like
Gotta
the
go
call.
for it.
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your
You can't
receiver
stop
on
the
the run
offense.
and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
You're on
They
fourth
have a nice
down.
job defensively
Yeah,
to get
that's
to
like
him
an
and
almost
keep him
through 2
short.
interceptions the first 2 parts. First 2 plays.
Look to throw. He's got
And
time.
fucking A, when I say throw the ball, it means throw the fucking ball. He's 5 yards away from you when I press the fucking button.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They've got the lead
Nate,
by
shut
3
the
late
fuck up.
stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion.
Run the field goal squad.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. See if they stay on the ground for second down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Romo.
Oh, what the? Oh, what the fuck was that?
The Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
No, you just threw a negative 3-yard completion.
Supposed to throw those young chance.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
I see.
Then they're gonna call fucking face mask.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Let's go. They're throwing here. Romo. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
John just tried to kill my kicker with 0 fucks given.
Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. To throw is Bortles. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And out here come the Cowboys. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They go to Elliott again. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On the run, Dunbar. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
Is it over?
About
Hello? 30 seconds left.
Who's got the ball? Who's winning?
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out.
I guess we gotta start taking Rusty for real.
Pretty good spot. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now
it's 17-27 with 8 seconds left on the clock.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, now he's hit.
Fumble.
It's loose.
Yeah.
And the
That's
Dallas
it.
Cowboys Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And when this moment comes,
Played a good game.
you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
I've been trying to tell everybody I've been getting better. I've been playing this thing.
That was a good play right there.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way.
Got Super Bowl MVP.
Entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Somebody else I can't stand.
Who's that?
Tony Romo.
Well.